Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio February 11, 2025. This is a good day for getting work done, even if there are distractions. You're taking a good look at the hidden layers of a situation, project, or person. As Mars and Saturn harmonize, you can be laser-focused on achieving solid results. Fortunately, you have the patience to play the long game. Instant results aren't as important to you as good, long-term rewards. Revisiting a past decision or activity can be useful today. A single-minded focus can be rewarding, and it can also be a helpful strategy. You're likely to feel quite comfortable with your responsibilities, your work, or your independent efforts right now. An idea or belief can motivate you to brush up on studies or a personal interest. Get ready for gorgeous revelations today. In fact, you are likely to see major mental breakthroughs or discussions around intimacy, sexuality, or even shared assets. Working as a team with your significant other will be of paramount concern. The best part of this is that you could genuinely make sure that you're growing and prospering together as well as seeing eye to eye. If, for some reason, you've been going through a separa tie-in from a partner, you may finally settle and agree to terms today. Finally, you can both proceed to the next level as you leave the pain behind. What do you have to lose? Trust yourself and your professional journey, as Mars retrograde in your sign trines Saturn in Pisces. Recently, you may have experienced more rejections in your professional journey. You could have hit more roadblocks as you tirelessly worked toward advancing in your journey. It might be disheartening and discouraging to experience so many setbacks. However, rejection is just redirection in disguise. You may keep going because your perseverance and motivation will be rewarded. Do not give up so easily on your professional journey. You could be feeling social today, a positive shift from those days of contrariness you've been experiencing. Make sure that what you invite into your life is really what you want to keep. There is still the tendency to be extra sensitive, and big surprises are waiting around certain corners. Proceed with caution. Any unpredictability can be toned down by increasing your intake of iodine-rich foods, kelp and cucumber among them. Maybe tonight is the night to indulge in your favorite sushi. Today your diligent attitude towards meeting deadlines definitely pays off. Chances are good that many of the contracts you have been working on have reached completion. Now that these projects have finished and the deadlines have been met, you could have some time on your hands this evening. Take a loved one out and perhaps share a quiet celebration. Or, if you feel like it, add a few close friends and allow them all to share in the joy you feel at having done the job well. It is just as there is a major powering up of the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence that Venus is settling into her first weekend in your career sector. While the two don't appear to be compatible, with Venus in the early days of what will be her longest visit in 8 years and slowing ahead of a retrograde turn, this can take away the urgency. Knowing that every planet that is now firing things up on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence will over the coming months contribute to a groundswell across the income, work and career fronts, is making it important to hold back. It is just as a friendly aspect between Neptune, planet of hopes and dreams in an adventuro, as part of your chart and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment in your romantic sector peaks that the moon returns for its last visit to Cancer while Mars is in retrograde motion here. With Mars linked to both, the moon is set to connect all the dots as a mix of nostalgia, romance, passion and adventure reaches a peak. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury conjoins the Sun in Aquarius while Mars retrograde in Cancer forms a trine with Saturn in Pisces, the cosmic energy invites you to reassess where you are and consider necessary adjustments in your journey. Today holds incredible potential for productivity if you remain open to redirection. A realization may surface regarding your goals, actions, or a pressing situation that requires a shift in approach. Initially, it might feel uncomfortable to acknowledge that change is needed, but embracing flexibility will bring you closer to success. Have you ever resisted change, only to later realize that adapting opened doors you never expected? Trust that this moment of reflection is guiding you toward a better path. Your emotions may fluctuate more than usual, making it easy to feel irritated by minor inconveniences or the unpredictability of others. If you notice tension in your relationships, particularly in your love life, take a step back to identify the underlying cause. Sometimes, challenges arise not because something is fundamentally wrong, but because unspoken feelings need to be addressed. Open communication and patience will go a long way in relieving stress and restoring harmony. Remember, misunderstandings don't have to lead to distance, they can be opportunities for deeper connection if approached with care and understanding. Confidence is on the rise, bringing a sense of clarity and purpose that allows you to navigate interactions with greater ease. Conversations flow naturally, and people are drawn to your energy, sensing your renewed sense of self. Take advantage of this by engaging in meaningful discussions, networking, or even taking time to reconnect with old friends. Have you ever found that a simple conversation shifted your perspective or gave you exactly the insight you needed? Today has the potential for those kinds of moments, so be open to them. With an adaptable mindset, you'll notice that things begin to flow more effortlessly. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach may now appear more attainable. This is a great time to make progress toward your dreams and ambitions, but be mindful not to take on more than you can realistically manage. While things may seem to be aligning in your favor, maintaining balance is essential to avoid burnout. Progress is most effective when it is sustainable, so pace yours. And trust that consistency will yield better results than rushing ahead without preparation. When it comes to financial matters, patience is key. While you may feel tempted to make a major purchase or financial decision, it would be wise to take a step back and assess things more carefully. There are minor obstacles that could make the process more complicated than anticipated, and waiting for a more favorable moment could lead to better outcomes. If you've been considering an investment or financial commitment, use this time for thorough research rather than rushing into action. Trust that a well-informed decision made later will serve you better than an impulsive one made today. Your well-being should also be a priority. While your energy levels may feel strong, be mindful of how you're expending them. Overextending yourself physically, mentally, or emotionally can lead to exhaustion if you're not careful. Listen to your body's signals and give yourself permission to rest when needed. Are you taking time to nourish yourself properly, both in body and mind? Small acts of self-care can have a ripple effect, improving your overall sense of balance and stability. Whether it's through a quiet moment of reflection, a nourishing meal, or simply setting healthy boundaries, taking care of yourself today will prepare you for what's ahead. As the day unfolds, embrace the opportunities to realign with your goals, deepen your relationships, and cultivate a sense of peace within yourself. The universe is offering you guidance. Are you ready to listen? What small steps can you take today to move forward with clarity and confidence? Trust that you are on the right path, and that every shift, whether big or small, is leading you to exactly where you need to be.